Well, here's the thing. Who would have thought Roger would have been attempting to do anything to do with looking after mechanical stuff and cars? This is kind of car mechanics for Muppets, like me. So we have got one of these edge visors, little kind of window protectors that help prevent that kind of noise when you open the window slightly and you get that kind of rushing, rumbling noise of the air. It deflects the air and can also deflect light rain if you've got the window so far up, so you can get some airflow through without getting soaked. But of course it involves meddling with the car, and I never feel confident doing this. So we've tried it on the other side with some measure of success. So you need to make sure that you get your car or van, your vehicle model, your registration number entered in when you're ordering these things, to make sure you get exactly the right molded trim for your particular car, your own edge visor for your particular model of your vehicle. And the secret then is, once you've got it, is to try it in position first before we take off any of these sticky pads. But we don't want to commit ourselves if it isn't working properly. So we've done that, and it slides into the kind of the channel where the window goes up into. It slides into there and fits on the outside of that frame. So I'm just going to try this in position. You push it into the front first, they say. Make sure that it comes outside of the kind of the rubber seal there. I made a mistake earlier on. It was kind of trying to go inside. That just traps the window going up. So it kind of fits underneath there. Do the front, then the back, and then it's a case then you can maneuver the top bit to go up into place. So as you can see, that is fitting nice and snug. So once we're happy with that, I'm going to take him back out. It's worth saying that we cleaned the seal around here, and we got a lot of muck from there. We also cleaned the top, well I say we, my wife, cleaned the window as well, so you get a nice clean seal in there. And now the moment of truth. We're going to peel off these sticky bits here. Looked like it was taking the sticky bit off there. That's better. Yeah, it needs to be careful, because when I took the other end off, it was starting to peel the sticky bit off as well. So,
doing the wrong end again.
That was my wife there with some...
You should go with the way it was.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes this is one of those jobs where
you need nails.
This is one of those jobs where it's a little bit tricky, and if you haven't got nails, it's a bit difficult. You may find that sticking your tongue out the side of your mouth and gripping it with your teeth will help. Right there. There we are. Works. You don't get these sort of tips from other people. All right, so we've got this now, and now we've got to commit, really. So we're going to go into the front first, push it in, and then at the back, and that creates the pressure to hold the whole thing in place, and then nudge that underneath that. Oh, that went in nice. And then what they say is just to kind of push outwards. So you want this sticky bit to connect and to stick against the inside of this seal, so it's in place. And where those yellow sticky bits were, there we go. Okay, so now, will the window go up? That's the question. So, as I was winding that window up, I could hear as the window went up into that final section, it was rubbing a bit because we've closed that gap. You may find if you've got automatic windows, the sensor on the automatic window will make the window come down again. You just need to gently convince it to go up and to rest into place, and then you leave it for a day or so for those seals to kind of to stick to here, and to kind of remold around that new shape of the where the window is sitting. Now they do come with clips. Let me just go and get a clip for you. These clips can be pushed up into that gap. It's got a little kind of gripper on the one side, you might just be able to see. So that goes on the inside, if you like, facing the driver, and that bit there will kind of force against the outside, and you need to use a screwdriver to push them in. I'm not going to show you that because I'm hoping we don't need it. This feels like a really snug fit on here, and by the time those sticky things have worked. But if you do find you've got a little bit of a loose, a little bit of a rattle, you can use these clips with a screwdriver, pushed in, and you can see how they're kind of sprung, forcing out. So when that is sat inside the window frame there, it's going to kind of keep it all open and available for the window to go up. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, try one of my gardening videos instead. Much more fun.